I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you. Okay. Hi, everyone. I hope everyone can hear us all right out there. I'm delighted to be joined by Carol Akiwumi, who is joining us from Lagos. So for the first time, Black Funding Network is going international with one of these chats on LinkedIn. So welcome everybody for joining. And actually, it's very appropriate that you're in Lagos because one of the things I do want to talk to you about is how your organization has gone international, and we'll do that a bit later on in the chat. But for now, if you could just start by telling us about the Avocado Foundation and what you do.
Thanks so much, Angela. It's a real pleasure to be here. And it does sound glamorous, doesn't it, to say that I'm joining from overseas. If you wanted to sound even more glamorous, a few days ago, I was actually also in Durban, South Africa, and I've only just returned. Yeah, real privilege just to talk about the work we do. The Avocado Foundation, as you know, is a social impact organization, and we're focused on financial education, entrepreneurship, and capacity building. So we help young people, particularly those from under-resourced communities, to build financial confidence. We help people develop their enterprise skills, and we create pathways to sustainable livelihoods. So we do this through practical training, mentoring, global learning programs, and also by funding grassroots initiatives, for the organizations that we serve.
Okay, so although you are international and your travel, you actually started this in the UK, is that correct?
Absolutely. In 2014, we started, and we were called Money for Youth at the time. For those who might be familiar with Money for Youth, or even Money for You, we became Money for You in 2020. So initially, we were Money for Youth because we were solely focused on children and young people. But in 2020, just as the pandemic was taking a hold of the world, we found our programs had already before then started expanding into two additional audiences. So we were serving entrepreneurs and we were serving other social impact organizations. And so it just made sense to drop the TH from our name, and we became Money for You. Last year, on our 10th anniversary, we became the Avocado Foundation because that reflected very much the programs that we ran, which is a whole suite of avocado programs, reflecting the sorts of organizations and individuals that fortunate to get the IP, the trademark for avocado for financial education here in the UK. So
Okay, so let me just take you back then. What was your inspiration for starting with children? What was the impetus for that?
that's a really good question. I mean, the idea was really born from a deep sense of urgency. I'd been the governor of a couple of schools in my area, Northwest London, for about a decade. And I've been seeing a lot of young people who had amazing ideas and potential, but no.
So we've got Carol is frozen at the moment, everyone. I'm hoping that she comes back. She is frozen and we can't hear her at the moment. It's the we're getting a message that the bandwidth is low. She was saying before we started that it had been raining a lot in Lagos, and so that affects the infrastructure. So hopefully she'll be able to come back. And as we say in TV, I'm just going to film for a second and hope that she is able to rejoin. Let's see if she's able to rejoin.
Yes, she is able to
Ah,
rejoin.
okay. So Carol,
Apologies, everybody.
no worries. We just lost you
Yeah,
at you were just explaining that you were a governor, I think you said, at some schools in North London. How are you getting on, Carol? Are you able to hear us?
um,
You were
This
a
kind
governor at some schools in
of
North London, and that was the inspiration.
that was inspiration. Internet, a little bit of, hopefully you can hear me now.
Yes, I can hear
Can
you. We
you
can't
hear
see you at the moment, but we can hear you.
Interesting. I can see myself, but I suppose the way these things go. And so I was a governor. I believed in early intervention. I had a background in finance. And
Um, Carol, we've lost Carol again. I'm going to just ask for some advice whether we should try and reschedule this because we're having real problems. Um, I'm just going to ask some advice from. Okay, we've stopped the recording. I'm not sure if I'm still live. Carol's now
yes,
Carol's
kind
coming
of
back
you
again.
are.
1 second, Carol. I'm just waiting for some
I'm
advice
back.
because you keep cutting out.
Yeah.
Um, I'm just waiting for some advice from our administrator as to whether we should continue or try to reschedule. You were still
We
live.
probably
Okay.
should try and reschedule. That
Yes,
would
I think we probably should because I think I am really, really keen to hear all about what you have. And this is such an interesting area. And from the people who we support with Black Funding Network, they'll also find it massively useful. So I'd really like to have a proper discussion if we can. Um, I'm going to say to everybody that we will reschedule this chat and get Carol in person next time she's in London, and we'll probably try and do it face to face if we can. So Carol, if you're still on the line, that's what we'll do. Okay, thank you everybody for joining. I'm really, really sorry about this. This is the world of technology when everybody's trying to be online at the same time. So have a good day and we'll reschedule this chat. Thank you. Bye bye.